college football. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Connecticut Huskies and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So Connecticut's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got it in the middle. It's Mobley. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
The linebacker was not... Oh, he read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. To the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in, pounding his way in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So UConn's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. The man who will run the offense is Jake Merklinger. He's barely fighting his way around campus, knowing where the dorms and the classrooms are, and he's already got the keys to this offense. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right back to him on the ground. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is...
He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now it's back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running inside. It's Mobley. Guys, he's already got 44 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Play fake. Carr. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Carr. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Christian. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They feed him again. Maybe some room here. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each. First two drives, and they're back to work now. Throwing, Carr. They've got the screen set up. Across the 45. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The run inside. It's Williams. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by...
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Using his feet. There's some room. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. His head is spinning. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Here's Carr to throw. That's caught. It's Mobley. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've...
Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is firing at all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On the run, it's Christian. Powers through the defender.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. The quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying down the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Husky sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires left. Pulls it in. It's Porter. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Huskies are in the hurry-up. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Carr finds his man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Wants to throw. It's Carr. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And guys, they'll try to make up for a couple of unproductive plays here on 3rd and 10. Throwing, Carr dances away. Going to try to get it himself. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Really good job by this defense. Third down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big third down stop.
He gets it past the stick. Slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a fourth down conversion. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Going for it all. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Makes the grab at the 10. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
So now it's second and long. Running inside, it's Williams. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about it.
Using his legs, it's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here's Carr to throw. With the catch, it's Mobley. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Mobley. Got enough for the first. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Christian. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. The throw to the outside is complete. Drake continues to fight for yards. Still on his feet. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Christian. Oh, what a move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Rides the back and leaves it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Going for 6. Touchdown, Huskies. Into the end zone for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here come the Irish back on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Hebert. Quickly complete. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He's piled up 82 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on fourth down from the 17. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something